I love Project Sekai, and I love the songs from it. All of the VAs are so talented, and combined that with the amazing work of the Vocaloids and the Vocapees, it makes me enjoy most of the music in this game. Keyword though, most. There are some covers from Project Sekai that are just flops, and I'll be discussing them in this video. We'll go from mildly annoying songs to a song that might be legitimately the worst song I've ever heard. The songs in this list get worse as they go on. And just to get this out of the way, all of this is my opinion and my opinion only. If you have a different opinion, that's okay. I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments. Also, most of the things I will say in this video are exaggerated, so please, just don't get offended. And anyway, let's start. The Snow White Princesses. This is just sad. It's not as bad as the other songs in this list, not even close, but it's got to be one of the most disappointing covers. It just sounds so bland. When I first heard that MMJ was getting the Snow White Princess I was pumped because MMJ is like my favorite group next to WXS, and I love the Snow White Princess but then it comes out and it just falls flat. I'm sorry, it's not terrible, but it's such a letdown. Totemo itai. Might be just me making unfair comparisons, but compared to the original VY1 and VY2 version, it is just not even close. For such a heavy song, Mafu and I just sound like they're saying words. It's like if I said, I am in incredibly and extremely gruesome pain as I am saying this. Like, okay, I can see that they put a lot of effort and it's not bad, just, I don't know. Plus, I don't like Miku's inclusion. Vampire. This song is not only boring, but it just sounds weird. I think this is one of those songs that just doesn't work with a human vocalist because while I absolutely love the girls, the cover is pretty lackluster. Plus the NT Miku tuning just sticks out in a bad way and sounds pretty bad. Not the worst thing I've ever heard, but certainly not the best. Drop Pop Candy. Sorry Anhane, but this just doesn't light a candle to the cuteness of the original. Lucas and Reen's voices also just don't mix with the humans. Happy Synthesizer. I know it was one of the games I released with the game, so we can't expect too much of it. It sounds really basic though. There's nothing to note here, just, oh, another group of idols covering Happy Synthesizer, which let's be honest, has already been done multiple of times. At least the other songs in this list have been memorable for how bad they are, but this one is just so basic, with nothing noteworthy about it. Even when I was making this video, I completely forgot this song existed and added this entry late. Again, not as bad as the songs you'll see later, just incredibly boring. Nostalgic. Alright, before we talk about this cover, I have to say something that's my pet peeve about the song is that it's spelled nostalgic wrong. There's probably some deep meaning behind it, but I don't care. It's always tipped me off. Anyway, another thing that tipped me off is the fact that they literally just copied and pasted Mako's voice from the original to here. It is not flattering. Plus, I can barely hear Haruka and Shizuku. I honestly completely forgot they were there. Law Evading Rock. So, I have weird feelings towards this song. I really hate it, and I hate the Rui Kasa cover. But I don't know why. I can't point out specifically what I hate about this song or the Rui Kasa cover. So I placed it pretty low on this list because in good honest faith, I can't rate this too low as I feel like I'm being biased. Childish War. Look. I love the Kagaminas, and the original Giga version featuring them is great, but the Kagaminas inclusion in this specific cover make it sound awful. I wish it was just in an Akasa cover because that would make it so much better. And it's just really weak, and I feel like the human voices just don't complement the Kagaminas. Yobanashi Deceive. Like Law Evading Rock, I can't point out exactly what I hate about this cover other than it's really rough and just not it. Sweet Magic. I would like to preface this by saying that I love the original Reen version. It was super cute. But the WXS version is bad. Like, for one, why are the boys here? I can't even hear them. Like, I'm literally trying my hardest to hear them, but I can't. They're not even background vocals. They're just non-existent. And for two, I just don't like how Emu and Nene sound in this song. I think it's because of how loud the instrumental is. Like, holy, I can barely hear them singing. And for three, the song just drags on and on. It sounds way longer than it should be. Although, I see a lot of people who are absolutely in love with this song, and I get it, but it's just not for me. And then Kohane's vocal sounds so strained. Like, do y'all want some cough drops or something? They genuinely be sounding like they have a sore throat. I don't know, but that's just me. Plus, covering an idol song just isn't really a good idea, so let's be fucking for real. It's hard to match with idol's vocals. Dance Robot Dance. This song just sounds annoying. Like I can barely even hear Nene. The pre-chorus is cute, but that chorus is just bad. I'm sorry, I never have known a song that ruptures the eardrums quite like this one. Seriously, it's just loud for no reason other than Emu, I guess. I swear, in the early songs, the developers just told Emu's voice actress to sing as loud as possible because these early songs give me a headache from how loud she is. Ikanaide. Leonid, we need to talk. This is supposed to be a very emotionally charged song as it's about a feeling of longing and loss. Why in the world did you decide to sing so unenthusiastically? So boring. This is genuinely perplexing to me. The Kaiyuki version was so good because you could actually feel the emotions. In this cover, they're just like, Saishubin, kimi wa noru, boku o itete, like positive dance time. This song, like Sweet Magic and Dance Robot Dance, is just too loud for me, and I hate the way Emu screams in this song. I know Una does it in the original, but at least her scream was tolerable. Emu's makes my ears bleed. Time Machine. Like Ikanaide, this is supposed to be an emotionally charged song with a deep meaning. There's a reason why the song has connected to so many people and why it's so beloved. And then Leonid is just like, Sukoshi zutsu chisaku nateku. Where's my paycheck? Damn. Ghost Rule. Look, I'll admit that Ghost Rule is iconic, and a Project Sekai cover would never really live up to it. But damn, this cover is bad. I mean, Ichika sounds good, if not a bit weak, but that's fun on its own. The problem is Miku. And god, Miku sounds so bad. They really don't match the intensity of the song at all. Just Be Friends. Again, emotionally charged song, and then Ann and Kohane makes this song sound like complete ass. I can't even pinpoint why. Ann and Kohane just sound so bad. The song is called Just Be Friends, but after singing this, I'm glad you got friend zoned. Self-inflicted achromatic. So, serious Suune here. I love the original song. It's amazing. It really tackles these themes of depression and suicide well, and I resonate with it a lot. This song has made me break down a few times. It's legitimately a powerful song. And with that being said, the Kanamafu version is pretty ass. It just rips all of that away. And I think it's because the song just doesn't work with a human vocalist. Let alone one that sounds completely dead singing this song. Doctor equals funk beat. Yeah, not only is it rough in general, that Kaito tuning is atrocious. I don't know who's tuning these Vocaloids over at Krypton, but listen here, buddy. Keep your hidden talent hidden. You'll do the world a favor. Dramaturgy. Again, listen up. Ichika, you sound incredible. Like, girl, I love you. Keep going. But Miku, I swear to God, who thought this was a good idea? Miku is tuned so horrendously. I really hate it when producers tune Miku like this, so high-pitched and screechy. I mean, you can tune her like that, but if you do, at least make her sound good. Miku sounds like she's dying, and it's such a whiplash. Like, Ichika's over here putting her heart into singing, sounding like a goddess, and Miku's just like, Bakura imasa sakurayat! This is ridiculous. Ye-Er Fan Club. The WXS Ye-Er Fan Club can be summarized in one sentence.
Look how they massacred my boy.
I love the original Ye-Er Fan Club. It's probably in top 5 for my favorite Vocaloid songs. And with WXS being one of my favorite groups, I was so excited for this cover. Bro, why? Why do they sound like that? The mixing is horrendous. They all sound like they were in Discord in completely different rooms and recorded each other like that and mashed it together into a song. They also sound so dead. Like, I thought this was supposed to be the happy group, but they're singing like they just got out of bed. It's so bad. I love you, WXS, but this felt flatter than the Maldives. Viva Happy. Again, look how they massacred my boy! Michiem has got to be one of my favorite Mocha Ps next to Giga, 40MP, and Wawaka. And Viva Happy in particular was a standout song from Michiem's catalog. It's fun, makes you happy, and it has Miku. What else could you ask for? But then the MMJ cover comes in and it's like, who was in charge of this mixing? Why is their instrumental so loud? Why do they sound like that? Whoever did that, man, I just want to talk. Usewa. Look, I'm not a music nerd, so I don't know the term for it, but I hate it when singers are like yelling in songs. And this song has a lot of that. Plus, this song is so loved in the fandom and gets spammed a lot. I genuinely don't know how y'all can listen to the Sekai version of Usewa when literally Ado exists. Because again, like I said previously, any Ado cover is just generally gonna be weak, at least in my opinion. Dreamin' Choo Choo. This shit is so ass. Oh my god. The Luca tuning is, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, terrible. It's a massacre on my ears, and everyone else sounds, to be quite frank, just bad. Terrible cover all around. Love Ka. Bro, the way my face physically recoiled once I heard that Mako tuning cannot be understated. This one right here might be the worst tuning I've ever seen a Vocaloid that came from a professional. Did they seriously just layer Mako's vocals on an already terrible flower tuning? I can tell how bad the theater can sound? Yeah, this is stinky. Real stinky. I don't approve of this cover. Please get out of my face. Boca de Verita. Again, I hate it when singers do that thing where they're just yelling. It honestly gives me a headache. And this song is the worst offender of that. Mizuki and Mafuyu sound awful in this song because of it. It doesn't help that the song is not good in general because the flower version literally sounds like Flower has a buildup of mucus in her throat. This is one of the few songs where if I get it in co-op, I will mute my device. It's that bad. Lost Ones Weeping. Yeah, you saw this one coming. This cover is infamous and for a good reason. I like how Leonid is experimenting with new styles, but this is not it. Oh my god. Are Ichika and Shio singing in completely different octaves? Hell nah. And the mixing is horrendous too. They don't even sound the same at all. And instead of contrasting and complementing each other, their vocals just make a weird mess. This is seriously bad. And it's sad because Shio and Ichika have fantastic voice actresses, but here they sound awful. Bring It On. Oh my god, just compare this to this. It's not even close. The Giga version is so much more cleaner and concise. Meanwhile, the Anhane version sounds so strained and terrible. It also doesn't help that the Kagaminas, at least compared to the original, are tuned so poorly. And I'm pretty sure this cover is just lower in quality in general. When I saw this song when I first played the game, I was excited because Bring It On fits VBS so well. But when I listened to it, yeah. Aki Ann, Gimme X Gimme. Yep, the notorious Gimme X Gimme cover. And look, I'll say it now, when Aki and do a cover, there are only two outcomes. One is the best song in the game, or two is the worst song in the game. And unfortunately, this is the latter. Just tell me why this one literally sounds like they were forced to record a song but didn't have a mic. So Akito went and got a dollar store Barbie mic to record on. And why does Akito sound like bro just got out of bed, meanwhile Anne is like having the time of her life? This cover never ceases to amuse me. But yeah, it is terrible. It's the worst cover in the game, in fact. Oh wait! Taiga's Hey Yeah! Hey Yeah! Yeah! This is where you are, Caucasian. This might be the worst song I've ever heard. I know this isn't a cover and isn't an official song, but I just need to mention it. How did this get through? How? Are the developers deaf? Like, did they just go through it, said, okay, it sounds English, so approved? Because the song is horrendous. It sounds like if Imagine Dragons was on 700 kilograms of methamphetamine. And the lyrics? This is where you are, Caucasian? What does that even mean? I bet that's not actual lyrics, but I legit can tell from how low quality it is. And the fact that this song is so hyped up and supposed to be good when it's the worst song I've ever heard is laughable. Taiga, a grown-ass man, challenges these kids to a rap battle, drops this garbage, literally right after telling Anne that traumatizing her? What? That is messed up. And for all of that, this song sounds like pure unadulterated ass. This song might be the worst song I've ever heard. I think it beats Rebecca's Black Friday, the Vegan Teacher song, the Grammar Shake song, MILFs, and maybe even Jake Paul's Everyday Bro. And that's an accomplishment to make a song so bad that it's somehow worse than those songs. Well, that's it. And I just want to say a few things before I end the video. Look, I love Krypton's Vocaloids, but they really had to step it up with this tuning. The bad tuning mainly comes from the fact that Krypton uses NT voice banks, which are not the most polished. When they branch out from NT or have a producer tune their Vocaloid in the cover, it usually sounds amazing, but for some reason they're just committed to staying in NT despite how bad it sounds. As you can see, a lot of my complaints come from the fact that the Vocaloids are not tuned properly, which can really make or break a cover. Anyway, I'm sorry. I know I might have been a little harsh on some of these songs, and I hope I didn't offend you. But yeah, some of these songs just summon the demons out of me. I hope you liked this video. Comment what you think. Goodbye.